chances are that you've been tricked into thinking that you need to work. Because we've all been programmed to believe that we have to work hard in order to earn our living. We have to fit in to a system or into an organization or into a way of conforming to what works. We have to use a method. We have to implement a framework. We have to do things that other people have proven to work, or live up to other people's expectations, or simply just fit into something externally in order to pay the bills, to make ends meet, to even be happy. But none of this is true. It's only what you believe. And that's because we've been programmed and conditioned to believe these things. But it's all giving significance and authority to things external to you, outside of you. The tricky part is that when you do that, when you've been conditioned to do that, then you start to actually exist within a paradigm where that's really the only way. And whether you're working for an organization, whether you like to or whether you don't like to, or whether you're building your own business, the same thing applies. We've all been conditioned with beliefs that are limiting our ability to create and manifest on our own terms. What we believe is literally dictating what we create, what we experience, who we're being. And so beliefs are the fundamental reality that we want to become aware of, examine, and investigate whether or not they're in alignment with the kind of reality, the kind of business, the kind of person, the kind of experience that we want to have. And that is how powerful you are as the creator of your reality. To be able to believe what feels good, what feels aligned, and from the very basis, from the very virtue of that belief, allow your reality to become whatever you want it to be, effortlessly, with ease, with grace, with joy and happiness and fun as the foundation to what you create, to what you experience. That is your God-given birthright. And when you up-level your beliefs and you undo your programming and you align your internal landscape in this inner game to be the way that you would like it to be, and you maintain a high frequency, you meet your circumstances, you meet your thoughts and your feelings and your current beliefs with a level of compassion, with a level of sincerity, with a level of willingness to understand, and you bring positivity to your circumstances. You look for ways to trust yourself. You take action on your inspiration. You have faith and conviction in yourself. You follow through on what you say you're going to do, and that is loving yourself. When you love yourself, when you look at others with love and forgiveness and the same compassion that you bring to yourself, you are embodying a frequency that is so high that you literally can't fail. And when you pair that with the belief that is in alignment with your true self, which is anything is possible. You are capable of creating, manifesting, and experiencing whatever you want. This is literally a playground. This is literally your internal landscape pressed outward. So you can go around and try to live up to other people's expectations, even exceed them. You can try to outdo your beliefs. You can try to be better and the best and try to outperform and compete and win at every single thing in your circumstance. Change everything, manipulate everything. Try to recreate what you want out here to be what you want it to be for you. But you're just going to exhaust yourself because you can't outrun or outdo or outwit your beliefs. You can't overcompensate for your inner landscape, which is producing your reality to begin with. And that's why that combination between aligning your beliefs and letting go of beliefs that don't serve you, investigating the beliefs that you've been believing about yourself, understanding with compassion, with forgiveness, why you've been believing in them. Because that part of you, that small inner ego, inner self, that inner child even, it's believing in that reality. It's believing those things about itself because it genuinely believes that it's unsafe otherwise, that life is uncertain otherwise, that without the predictability, without the certainty, without the safety of these ideas, that it's going to die. And it has all the right reasons to believe that that's true. But the greater you that can hold that part of you with compassion, with love, can hold it with the willingness and the sincerity and the earnestness to allow it to just be as it is and see that it's serving its purpose of survival, of seeking safety in predictability and external circumstances, but seeing the futility in that, seeing that it absolutely cannot bring those to you, that it is an inner game. And when you combine that with meeting that part of you with a high frequency, meeting others around you with a high frequency, meeting your circumstances and everything that's happening in your life with a high positive frequency, you have become unfuckwithable. You have become unbeatable. You cannot fail. And when you really align your reality with your true self in such a way, there's nothing off limits to you. You can literally be you, do what you love, feel wonderful, be tapped into that inner spring of well-being, follow your inspiration, act on your intuition, create from joy, from love, from that space of freedom, which is always already yours, right here, right now. And you can live abundantly from that. You can reframe and rebuild and reprogram your beliefs to produce the reality that will reinforce, will reflect back to you that you are rich, that you can be rich, abundant, by merely just being you. You don't need to work hard for it. You don't need to struggle for it. You don't have to compromise yourself or do anything that you don't want to do in order to be free, fulfilled, and financially wealthy. Those are just beliefs from a world that wants you to sell out for its own sake, to carry out somebody else's vision, to live up to somebody else's standard, to fall in line with an authority that is not your own. But when you come into alignment with your inner authority, your inner self-knowledge, then you have access to the intuition, the inspiration, the intelligence, which are all within you, which are the source of your well-being, the source of your financial freedom, the source of the fun and the fulfillment that is yours by birthright. And you see, I've explored this in many different ways in my life, from the businesses that I've created over the last 10 years, going against the grain, following my heart, acting on my inspiration, and even defying what other people have said you have to do in order to be successful. You have to do this because it works. And if you don't, then you're probably going to fail. And time again, I realized if I don't do it my way, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be successful. I'm not going to be fulfilled. And then a little less than a year ago, about 10 months ago now, I decided to start this YouTube channel. I had been wanting to do this for a long time. I'd been wanting to share my ideas. I'd been wanting to share myself authentically, genuinely. I wanted to connect with people of like mind and help where I could. But I'd been stopping myself for a long time, believing that there was a certain model that I needed to conform to, a certain framework that I needed to use, that there was a way to succeed at YouTube that just didn't feel good to me. And then I remembered that I create my reality, and I decided I'm going to do it my way, and I want to do it my way. And My way is the only way that's really going to be successful for me. And 10 months later, and over 16,000 subscribers, I have this beautifully aligned expression and business that I've built over the last year or so. And I've never been more fulfilled with what I'm doing. And I've never seen greater results in the people that I'm working with. And it's never been more magical of a reality to experience. And it's all for the unwavering conviction and commitment to creating on my own terms. And my friend, this is entirely possible for you. I know it is, because I'm not special. I'm not any more capable than you are. I just decided that I was going to do it. And I've decided that I'm going to open up a container, a program to work with people who want to get started on YouTube or want to create content and put themselves out there and build this aligned stream of income based on their passion, based on their joy. And I want to make this available to people. So if you're interested in starting on YouTube, or if you want to get your business started, or if you want to just be you and be wildly abundant just by that fact, then I can help you navigate this. I can help you uncover the blocks and the obstacles, the limitations that you're a bit blind to. And I can be your guide. I can help you along the way. I know you can do it on your own, but if you want my help, then comment creator down below and I'll send you more information about this upcoming program, this one-to-one container with me, where I'm going to help you go from where you are to exactly where you want to be, mostly through an internal shift, a metaphysical reevaluation, recalibration, and manifestation of your desired reality by becoming that version of you. So again, if you're interested in exploring this with me, comment creator down below and I'll send you more information on that.